AG Coinman Boxing back again. Uncle Leon Muhammad with some more heat for you all. Hall of Famer. What's going on now?
Ain't no question back. You know what, man? We got two good fights coming up. July and August. July 30th, Barclays Center, Brooklyn. Danny Garcia. I don't know why Danny fighting. He got all the money in the world. He come out the Badlands of Philadelphia. He got 100 Starbucks. Yeah, you fight for little brother. You and your father Angel. Y'all got enough money? You got 1,000 Starbucks.
Yeah, and he's actually moving up. This is his first fight at 154 pounds.
Yes, and we wish you well, homeboy. Even though I'm not a fan of yours, but you from Philadelphia, from the Badlands.
Right.
And you know, it's good that he's moving up. Maybe he's right there at the top. He gonna get a shot at the title, at the junior middleweight title. He gonna get a shot because it's what it is.
Business, always business.
Never personal, it's always business. At least Danny Garcia know a left hook from a fish hook.
Right, he actually got a good left hook.
Yeah, but he don't have that Joe Frazier left hook, but he got a good fill up a left hook.
Right.
And you know, I'm gonna be in Brooklyn with him. Sam Watson, my guy.
Absolutely. Shout out to Big Sam Watson.
Big Sam Watson, California. and a matter of fact, I want your public to know that it's confirmed. David McWaters, the manager, just walked in the Stewart Hotel. Mm-hmm. He said to me, I said, David, is it done? He said, it's not signed, but it's done. We signed in sometime next week, but the date is set, August 13, Miami, Florida. Teofimo Lopez is back. We on the comeback. Former champ of the world. You can't take that from him. I wish his well. Him and his wife, I wish his mother and his father well. Junior's my guy. Junior, I need a hot dog, man. I'm broke, man. Can I get $2? Yeah, listen. It ain't personal, but it's always business. And I was with Teofimo Lopez from the beginning.
Right. Definitely. They love you.
I mean, we was down there in New Orleans, down there in Corpus Christi, Texas, in the backwoods. We was in Arizona in the backwoods. I've been everywhere with this kid. And I love his little niece, Nana. That's my brother, little Nana. And Mama Jeannie, she's a good woman. Father's a head case, but he's my guy. He's about his family.
He's good. He's a good dude. I love his father.
Yeah, he's a good guy. But what I want to say, we wish him well at 140, be champ of the world. I know Darryl Peoples gonna put him in the ratings. I know Mauricio WC, my guy, with his late father, Jose Suleiman, and also Gilberto Mendoza Jr., president of the WBA, coming out of Venezuela. And we just wish them guys well, man. As I say, I don't know why Danny Garcia coming back. Danny Garcia got 1,000 Starbucks. Him and his father. Danny did it well, put his money away. He did a lot of well than fighters I know in Philadelphia that fought and don't have no money left.
Right. I mean, I believe I heard this fight is going to be pay-per-view, so maybe it makes sense to him, he getting a big bag for this,
Yeah, he getting a big bag.
It might. I mean, Danny put butts in seats. That's what counts.
Yeah, it's never personal. See, Danny reminds me of Hector Camacho. You mean like the late Camacho Macho Man? Mm-hmm. But that motherfucker packing me all across the board.
Right. He held the record actually at the Barclays before Tank just broke it.
Who that? Danny?
Danny Garcia, yeah. He had the record, but Tank just broke it last couple weeks ago versus Rolly.
Where did Tank Davis go from here?
Tank got options. He got, what do you call it? He calls all the shots right now. He got options at 30 with Shakur, 35 with Haney, Lomachenko, all them guys. And he even got a strap at 40. He got an interim title or something like that. So, or the regular belts, whatever they call them. So, I mean, Tank has options in 3 divisions right now. A lot of people, like the most fans want to see him fight Shakur. Then there's fans that want to see him fight Lomachenko. And me personally, I would love to see Tank versus Devin Haney. We spoke about that before, how that fight might play out, Tank and Devin Haney.
Well, we still can't count on Tank because we don't know what's going to happen with that case.
Yeah, so, I don't know too much about that.
We don't know what happened with that case he got. So he may go to penitentiary. He got a lot of money. Floyd's big, but Floyd ain't political. He ain't Ali, he ain't Mike Tyson, he ain't Don King. And Floyd is all right, but you know his uncle was my guy. I ain't got nothing against Floyd Mayweather. I always said he was a good businessman.
Right,
him and his partner, Leonard Elby, coming out of D.C., out of nation's capital. They all right with me. I'm just saying they fans.
Right.
I was a Roger Mayweather fan from my soul.
Black Mamba, baby.
The Black Mamba. we did that, and I signed in love.
Absolutely.
The Black Mamba.
That's a legend right there, man.
Yeah, I mean, them guys did it all.
I mean, Floyd Senior is pretty official too, you know.
Floyd Senior, I know him. You know what? Me and Floyd Senior got into it.
Really?
James Mosley and Jorge Mauro. And we was in Carson, California. He was talking slick. So I ain't said nothing. I said, nigga, you know who I am? So his girl said, y'all too old for this. She said, that's Roger's man. Roger got on the phone and said, oh, gee, man, come on, man, that's my brother, man. I said, man, your brother's a damn fool. If you don't know who I am, nigga, I'm that Black Mafia out of Philadelphia. And he said, we got to argue, then Carl King broke us up.
That's good that didn't escalate into nothing.
Yeah, Carl King broke it up. And Don said, go and break up that man. And because I was out there with my Hogan, Carl King, and the late Amir Muhammad,
right?
Who was with Don King. We were with Carl King. And you know, like you said, Danny got a lot of options. Not Danny,
Tank.
Tank.
Yeah, Tank. And when you can sell the way he did, you know, fighting, you know, Rolly, he's a good fighter, but he wasn't a champion. He's not like, he wasn't a household name. And when you can sell out the Barclays, fighting guys like that, imagine what would happen versus a guy like Devin Haney, you know, a mega fight versus Lomachenko, those type of fights, you know what I mean?
Well, Lomachenko fight wouldn't be at the Barclays fight.
Right.
Because AM got a connection with Madison Square Garden.
Right.
AM been going to the Garden for years.
Right. And I mean, I'm sure Tank would love to fight at the Garden too.
Yeah, you know, but Floyd don't have no connection there. And I don't think Floyd ever fought in the Garden.
Nah.
Not even as an amateur.
Nah. That's a good, interesting
And
point.
really, what I don't understand, why Floyd don't take some of his fighters home.
Right.
I don't understand why Floyd have not did no shows in Grand Rapids. You from Grand Rapids, Michigan. That's where you from.
Yeah, I don't understand that either.
You haven't took no shows home.
I mean, they receive a little bit of criticism sometimes for the way they move their fighters. For example, Richardson Hitchens out of Brooklyn, New York, he hasn't been as active as some people would like him to see him.
Oh, Hitchens?
Yeah, he didn't fight
Floyd got him?
Yeah, he didn't fight on the Tank card being out of Brooklyn, so you know, it's just little things that fans out there just want to see more of him and stuff like that.
Well, Floyd's a good businessman, but he's not a good promoter. And I ain't got nothing against Floyd. You know, I love his grandmother, I love his mother. And his Uncle Jeff is my guy. And he know that I tell Floyd, I said, you ain't starting this thing. Black Mama started it all. He just shake his head. He said, this man love my uncle. That's my guy.
Yeah, he's the truth.
Because you know, Roger was with Don King. He was with Don King.
Oh, he was a Don King fighter.
He was with Don.
Oh, snap.
Him and his manager, the white boy. and Jesse Reed trained him. That's
because I remember I asked you who built the Black Mamba, who really trained him.
Reed.
It was Jesse Reed that built him.
Jesse was with him. And when he fought Pernell Whitaker, there's a guy that did it all. Sweet Pea Whitaker.
Oh, that's one of my favorite all time.
And I remember the late Sweet Pea Whitaker. And I want to say to Jolene, I mean, main event, Jolene, your fighter just got caught. Evan's gonna come back. Evan got caught. Hands down, he got caught with a punch.
Evan Holyfield, that is, right?
Yeah, Evan Holyfield. Evan Holyfield Jr.
Right.
And I didn't really know that Holyfield, that Evan's real name is Evander. I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No, everybody called me Evan, but his name as his father.
Right. Oh, right. You talking about the son. You didn't know he was Evander as well. Yeah, because they do all call him Evan. You're right.
Yeah. And his mother's sweet. See, I didn't know, I don't know his mother, but I knew the older children. I knew Paulette, the first wife. I knew Paulette. And it's a blessing, man. You know, if you're around all those guys and be in this history that I have coming from Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, all the greats that I've been with, and got certain guys like yourself, the late is Davis Porter, my man out of Texas, by the way of Newark, Brother Ramadan, and Brother Emmanuel that live on my floor, guys that make sure I eat and get my medicine, man. This is what it's all about, man. And even this guy, Andrew, he's a good guy.
Yeah, that's my brother, Andrew.
But the guy don't want to feed me. He don't want to give me a ticket for the fight. All he worried about himself. But when Billy Mitchell get here next week, we're going to see what's going to happen.
But what happened in Atlantic City with Billy Mitchell?
Listen.
He didn't say nothing when we was
round
in the lobby,
12,
right?
we're going to close this. I wish Belongo well tonight. Wish Joe Smith next week. Bing! Round 12. We'll see you in Miami, Florida, August 13th. Andrew?
Andrew's a great guy too, by the way.